This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
You're still on to your Beyond the News station. That is Yabba Dabba Do by Orwell Chigozie Obi. He, of course, featured Jamen and Kathy on this particular track. And just to give you, a bit of insight into who we're speaking to on Entertainment Now this morning, Mr. Obi is a musician, producer, music director, and educator who has over 2 decades of professional experience. He holds a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in music theory and composition, both from the University of Lagos. He's also got extensive experience in training choirs, teaching musicians, and performing with different artists and bands. And he joins us on the conversation this morning on Entertainment Now. Mr. Obi, good morning. Welcome to the conversation.
Yeah, good morning. It's so nice to be here. Thank you so much.
Glad to have you with us. Now, there's a bit of interesting information that I want to talk about before we get into Yabba Dabba Do, and that is this story that you are the man behind the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 challenge.
Yes.
So, now, first of all, that was probably the most viral challenge that I've seen in recent times. And I'm curious as to what that is. What's that about? Because it's just, to me, to the outsider who's not a musician, it's just a series of numbers that you recite to see if you can keep in tune or keep in time. What's that challenge about exactly?
Okay, so basically the challenge is to build musicianship, the way notes are divided as reading. The way reading is presented most of the times can take the form of the different numbers. Sometimes the reading comes in 1, sometimes it comes in 2. So it's basically building psychomotor skills and preparing the singer or the musician, to be able to get into these numbers, because sometimes the reading in music or the notes actually presents themselves through these different numbers. So the idea is just to be prepared, to prepare the mind to be able to call these numbers, be it a note or maybe a word in a song, because sometimes they appear that way. So basically it's just to build the mind to be able to say these numbers and, to build concentration, while performing.
Well, I've seen this particular challenge tried out by Simi, and I found her version particularly interesting. Did you expect it to go viral when you first put it out?
Well, because I put different drills on my Instagram and TikTok page. So for me, it was just one of the random drills that I do, as I work with different choristers and choirs and bands. There are different drills, so I have a lot of them like that. So I just put it out, as part of the drills I do to just build musicianship in my students. So there was nothing really particular about it because I have a lot of drills like that.
Right. Well, so just looking at, your CV and what you do, it seems that you're more of a behind-the-scenes guy who trains other people to be musicians. Was there ever a push somewhere inside you to say, look, I've got to put out my own music as against what you are known for, and that's the training of musicians?
Okay, so for me, I've always had the passion to, guide musicians, and that's been since 2007. Guide them in the art of reharmonization and rearranging. So I've always been, of course, a keyboardist, then at the point, music director, then the band coordinator. So most of the work I've done has been at, behind the scenes to just help create that, that framework for people to shine, in quotes, just to make people get that, like, so I've been more like the background. I do a lot of that, and I'm very fulfilled doing that. I've done that for some time now.
Well, we're going out to the sounds of another of your creations. This one is Caesar's Gift featuring Jamen. I do find your sound particularly intriguing, and I'm going to be listening out for more things in the future. As we wrap this up, can you tell us what project you're working on? Is it a personal musical project, or are you still involved in what the next thing to come out from you? Is that more training, more boot camps?
Okay, so currently I'm about to start a boot camp training for music directors. We just completed one in August. So we're going to be doing the next one in September, like September 9th, more like a summer edition of the boot camp. So just to build capacity in those that are interested in becoming music directors, because we understand the role that artistic direction plays in every band and in every place where a performance needs to happen. Then of course there's an album I'm working on, so basically drills and chills.
Right.
It's going to have my drills, and of course have some songs like Yabba Dabba Do that recorded before.
Very well then. Mr. Obi, I wish you all the best in the future, and I look forward to hearing more tunes from you. Allwell Chigozie Obi is a music director, and as we wrap up entertainment now this morning, we listen to his song Caesar's Gift featuring Jamin right here on Entertainment Now.